guys, I have a little recipe I wanted to share with you today. It's one of my favorite medicinal kind of pastes, I guess you could say. It is a ginger, turmeric, lemon, and honey, with a little bit of black pepper, and I'll kind of show you how I put that together. It's one of my favorite things to do when I just want a simple kind of warming medicinal tea. You can add it to a lot of different recipes. You can use it in a lot of ways. But before we get into it, I wanted to share some of the medicinal properties with you. So our ingredients we'll be using today is turmeric. Turmeric has a ton of medicinal compounds in it. It's been used for thousands of years in ancient Indian culture. It's been used as the active ingredient or the ingredient in curry. It gives it that kind of orangey yellow color. And the active compound in it that we'll talk about today is curcumin. Curcumin has so many medicinal properties that are scientifically proven to give you a boost in your health. One of the major properties that I love that a lot of people might not know about turmeric or curcumin is that it boosts your brain-derived neurotrophic factor. And what that means is that it helps our brain to function better. It also has been shown in studies to raise your dopamine and your serotonin levels, which are your kind of happy mood molecules in your body, your neurotransmitters that support a happy mood. So really great properties in there. It is also antiviral. It has some really amazing anti-inflammatory properties, which we know in the Western culture especially, systemic inflammation is really one of the leading causes for chronic health diseases. So I got turmeric. One thing to note is that turmeric is not very bioavailable in the body, so in order to make it absorb better, we use a little bit, just a tiny bit of black pepper in there to increase that absorption. Many of you already know a lot of the benefits of ginger, but I will share with you, ginger has some really amazing antiviral, antibacterial properties in it. It's also super supportive for our digestive pathways. It can help with an upset stomach, with any indigestion, or really if you just feel like you need something soothing after a meal. I love ginger. It's spicy, it's warming, it helps to support blood flow throughout the body. And then next we have lemon. Lemon is another really big support for our digestive system. It is great to even add in your morning routine, just in a little bit of water, help jumpstart those gastric juices to support a stronger digestive system. And breaking down of our food. It's also shown in many animal studies to help with weight loss. So if that's something that interests you, otherwise lemon just gives it a really nice zest and helps kind of preserve this paste. Next we have honey. So I have a Manuka honey here. Manuka honey, it is a little bit more expensive, but it does have, I think it's about 40 times more of the compounds or the benefits than traditional honey. But if you don't have that, just go ahead and grab a unfiltered honey, a raw unfiltered honey, ideally somewhere local. So if you're in Oregon, go ahead and grab a honey from Oregon. And then I have a couple little add-ons. So we have our ginger, we have our turmeric, we have our honey, and then we also have our lemon, some black pepper as well, so that's 5. And then if you want to kind of add a little bit extra to it, you can add some cayenne. So if you feel like you need some more warming support in the morning, or if you just want a little extra kick, cayenne can be super helpful in supporting the detox pathways and then also really jump starting that circulation in the body. So let me go ahead and get started and show you what this looks like. All right, so I will start by taking the ginger. We'll take about, just to start, maybe a couple pieces here of ginger and turmeric. And I like to kind of just skim off the skin. So I'll just take a little knife here and move this maybe out of the way so you guys can see what I'm doing. And just peel back with the knife a little bit of that skin, and it's okay if you leave some of it on there. And so we'll get a nice couple pieces of turmeric, a few pieces of ginger, get it all peeled down. I can smell those compounds in the ginger and in the turmeric. And then just be mindful if you have any countertop or anything that you don't want to be turned orange, because turmeric tends to stain. It will eventually wash off and you can use some vinegar to get it off. But if you want to avoid that, I just recommend putting down maybe a little paper towel or something to protect your surface. But those vibrant orange colors, that's really where that medicinal curcumin comes in. So I'm gonna just kind of peel back my ginger here, give you a little look of what I got going on. So from here, I'll take my ginger and my turmeric and just start grating that into a little bowl. So as you can see, I just have a nice little kind of mixture here of ginger and turmeric. And then I'll take my lemon and just squeeze it in here. If you have a lemon press, you can absolutely use that. Otherwise, I just squeeze a whole entire lemon in here. I'm using some of these Meyer lemons today, so they're a little sweeter, but super juicy. So squeezing the lemon in, just picking out any of those seeds. And I'll take my grater and just do a little bit of the lemon zest. So there's a lot of those amazing bioflavonoids, those compounds in lemon. They're actually in the zest. So just make sure you wash your lemon, and I always recommend getting organic produce, organic lemon, turmeric and ginger. Okay, so, and then I'll take a little bit of black pepper, just a couple grinds in there. And you can see I have a little paste here of the turmeric, ginger, the lemon. I have a little bit of that lemon zest in there as well, some black pepper, and then I will take some of my honey. So I'm going to do a little bit of a mixture between the Manuka and the regular honey today. It can be pretty pricey, this Manuka honey, so I'll do a little bit of a mixture of the two. And I'm pretty generous with my honey because this paste is really going to last me all week. So I'll just take that in there. Okay, so we have this really vibrant little paste that's starting to form. I just kind of stir around the honey. The lemon juice really helps to thin out that honey. And then everything will just kind of blend together as it marinates in the fridge. Usually this will last me about a whole week. So we got some hot water here. I added in just a little heaping tablespoon of this delicious paste here. Pouring in some boiling hot water, let it sit for a couple minutes. That's so good. And then you have just a beautiful golden medicinal tea that's really warming, energizing, great for your digestive system, your immune system, tons of medicinal benefits, and can even help aid in a little bit more happiness in your life. Enjoy.